Welcome back, YouTube. Hopefully you guys found my previous Phasmophobia beginner guides very useful for you. I've done a beginner's guide for level 1 players just doing their first match. I've done a guide to the EMF and how that works, and I've done a guide explaining the difference between ghost hunts and ghost events. So if you found that stuff useful, please subscribe to this channel because we got more coming. We got one coming for you right now. Also, make sure you like this video. Make sure you go on over to Twitch where we stream every Monday, Wednesday, Saturday, Sunday. We play a ton of Phasmophobia. That's where we record our YouTube and TikTok content mostly. It'd be great to see you guys over there. Today's video is all about the smudge stick. In my ear? Oh God, what a surprise. Hey. And a lot of Phasmophobia players still have the wrong idea about how it works. So it's my goal today to clear up the misconceptions on how it works and give you guys a much clearer picture and all the information you need to feel confident using the smudge and not afraid that the ghost is going to kill you. Brave smudgers, where are you at? Let's go. So first of all, what is the smudge stick? It's a stick that's either used to cleanse the room, as you would see on the board, or it's used to evade a hunt. So when the ghost is actively hunting you, when used correctly, it can buy you enough time to escape and then go hide in a closet. Or behind a tool bench in Willow. That's my favorite spot. So, basic level here. You need to have the smudge, you need to have the lighter. This is how it works. And then when you have both, make sure you have your smudge active in your hand. And then you press F when you want the smudge to light. So that's just basically how you light the smudge. A lot of people, I've actually had that question a lot in my Twitch chat where people ask me, how do I light the smudge? And that's basically, you have the smudge, you have the lighter. Make sure you cycle to the smudge and then press F. Don't miss and press G because that'll throw the smudge instead of lighting it. And that's a very bad thing to do when the ghost is like 5 feet away from you. Trust me. Go look at that body. Go look at that body. This was just an example for educational purposes. Now, let's get into the details of how the smudge actually works. And this was revealed by a Phasmophobia dev a little while back. Actually, more than a little while back, a decent while back. And there's still a great deal of players using the smudge with the wrong idea. And it can be confusing when you're trying to smudge during a hunt and you light that smudge and the ghost is following you and you wonder why the objective didn't come off the board. So here's how it actually works. When you light the smudge, it cleanses in a radius around you just in that moment. It's not a continuous cleanse during the duration of the light. It's a one-time cleanse in the beginning and a one-time cleanse at the end. But the cleanse in the beginning, that's the one we want to focus on. So you want to wait for the ghost to get close to you, and then you want to activate the smudge. So as long as you're doing that, you're going to have a 6-second window where the ghost then becomes confused, and you can go to your hiding spot, hopefully. That doesn't mean that the ghost can't coincidentally go the same way as you and kill you. So keep that in mind. The second activation happens when the smudge goes out. Now, if you did hit on the first smudge, the second activation will never be effective because the actual duration of the smudge being lit is 6 seconds. So if the ghost is confused for 6 seconds and you hit on the first one and the smudge lasts 6 seconds, then by the time the ghost is unconfused, the smudge is already out. So that's how it was designed, so that it's a one hit per smudge. It is possible though to miss the first hit, drop the smudge and have the ghost cycle back as the smudge goes out and then get the maybe miraculously save a teammate that way. So being a pro player that has 1,000 hours in Phasmophobia, the way I approach the smudge is very simple. All right, so here's what I like to do. The ghost room could be the living room here or the garage. So we're going to step back here to a safe spot, theoretically safe spot, you're never actually safe, and we're going to plan our escape. So if the ghost comes at us from one of those two rooms, we're going to smudge it and go into the garage. If it happens to approach from behind, depending on the situation, we might have to go this way and down in the basement, but we always have a plan B because the ghost can just like spawn in behind you and start hunting. So this is how we're going to handle it. Now, when you smudge, you gotta be patient. It's scary, but you gotta wait for the ghost to approach. When it gets nice and close, you press F, make sure you got your smudge and your lighter. This is how I smudge. This is how I smudge. This is how this... Don't press G again, Bush. Don't press G. Santa? No, it's not Santa. We go to the ghost room, and you have to have a strategy, basically. You have multiple nearby hiding locations you can go to or multiple routes to take because you don't know exactly where the ghost is going to hunt from. The one exception being the summoning circle, which is also the easiest way to get that smudge objective. If you have a summoning circle, always use that for the smudge and for the ghost photo and all that stuff. Definitely at the end of the hunt. But you want multiple multiple ways to go, because the ghost could spawn in behind you, in front of you. You know, it could. You should basically expect the unexpected. That's why you need multiple plans. Once the ghost hunts, you know, you smudge and you run. It's pretty much that simple. Definitely don't panic. Definitely don't hit G by accident. So hopefully this guide gives you the confidence you need to pick up the smudge for the first time, or maybe pick up the smudge and live for the first time. Go in there and get it and just know what you're doing. Have your lighter, have your smudge. As long as you know where the ghost is, just don't be, you know, too hesitant or afraid. Wait for the ghost to come to you. Press that smudge button and go hide. Make sure your flashlight's off. Make sure you're not talking, all that stuff. And yeah. If this helps, make sure you subscribe to this channel, because we got more stuff like this coming. Make sure you like this video. And like I said, maybe I'll see you on Twitch. I love you guys. See you next time.